Hello and welcome back. Now that you have a clear goal and a purpose for your family history ebook, it's time to create an outline. Now, an outline will help organize your ideas and structure your book. And guess what? ChatGPT can help you with that too. So I'm over here in my faithful ChatGPT assistant, and I've begun a prompt here. And we're now into stage 2 of writing the family history ebook. Just correct my spelling here a little. And I'm going to put in place a prompt that will help us to brainstorm the main sections of the ebook. And these, depending on what ChatGPT comes up with, I imagine that they might include an introduction, chapters, and a conclusion at the very least. So let's see what it can do with this prompt. I'll go over to my prompt first, and that is to be, help me brainstorm the main sections for my family history ebook. Pop that in place and execute the prompt. And very quickly and smartly, ChatGPT has come back with some very valuable instructions and ideas for structuring my ebook. And it's based on common structures for family history ebooks. Don't think there's anything startlingly new here, but they are a good place for us to start for our family's origins. So it's got an introduction as one of the parts of our book, an ancestral background. This would be useful to provide an overview of your immediate family, parents, grandparents, etc. And keep in mind that this might be just one of the many books you're creating if you're focused on family groupings for the theme of your book. Another section could be family stories and legends. Very useful if you've got some of those at your fingertips. Perhaps when you've interviewed your elders, you have some of those. So migration and immigration is another section. Cultural traditions and customs, occupations and professions. That one I have focused in on quite largely with my family members. Family homes and properties is another theme you might want to include. Then, of course, your family genealogy and research. So it could be that you want to talk about your research methods and resources that you've used as you are gathering the information for the ebook. This is of interest to your readers. Photographs and memorabilia, they are a must. To include those in your book will make it a much more enjoyable read. A heading here for number 10, preserving family legacy. You could explore different ways here to help preserve and share this history. And a conclusion of some kind for your ebook. And it gives you that codicil at the end that this is just a suggested outline. For example, if you want to include certain sections in your book and you need even more help from ChatGPT, you could go on to ask those questions. So let us do that. Pop over here to the next question, which is I want to include sections of my family's origins, significant events, and personal stories. How should I structure those? Let's copy that and put it in place and execute the prompt. And again, it's giving me a very detailed list of things that I can do to include sections on family origins, significant events. An introduction again, family origins, significant events. These, of course, we could have worked out for ourselves, but it's really a great start for those of you who just want to get started and you didn't know where. This is the way to go. Your personal stories and anecdotes will come in again. Cultural traditions and customs would be covered. Your genealogy research and so on. So it's really giving us a repeat of what it did before. If you look back at previous 10 so they were very similar. So you might want to dig even deeper and prompt it more specifically if you want some ideas to generate from ChatGPT. But this is enough to get started. We know that we've got a bit of an outline here, and we know what we need in order to fill that outline. So I will be back with more on tips for helping plan your family history ebook using ChatGPT.